beautiful friends, it's Evelyn here and welcome back to this, my very own little creative corner of the internet here on YouTube. A huge thank you to each and every single one of you for being here. With that said, my friends, please, if you haven't done so already, hit that all-important subscribe button for me because, shockingly, 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Imagine how big this little channel could get if you were all subscribed. So please do that. It only takes you 2 seconds. And also, there's a little incentive for you as well because it's very, very, very soon going to be Christmas, my friends. And with that in mind, this week, I'm going to make a pattern available exclusively for my subscribers here on YouTube. And it's a very, very autumn and Christmas and winter friendly pattern. And this time, it's a knitting pattern and it's for something, one of my all-time favourite autumn and winter garments. Yes, I might be wearing one right now. Yes, a slouchy cardigan, my friends, just like this one I've got on here. That's, yes, drafted and created also right here on the channel. So my friends, this week I'm going to be showing you how I created my very, very first cardigan knitting pattern, and yes, it's going to be available right here exclusively for my subscribers. So if you haven't done so already, hit that all important subscribe button, my friends, and stay tuned to this week's video to find out how to access that pattern for yourself. Now, my friends, if you're new to knitting, be sure to check out all of the knitting content that's here on YouTube, including in my own short videos here on the Evelyn Adore channel and also on my knitting playlist. I'll pop a card above to that, my friends. But without any more chatter, let's get to creating my very, very first cardigan knitting pattern that's going to be available, yes, I'm going to say it again, broken record, exclusively for all of my subscribers here on the channel. Come on, let's get creating. So my friends, today's cardigan is knit in a gorgeous chunky weight yarn using 4.5 and 6mm needles to create a wonderfully comfy and cozy oversized cardi. And for my version, I used a gorgeous mohair blend from Hobbycraft in the most pretty pale aqua, which knit up so nicely. And because it's a chunky weight on bigger needles, it's also a fairly quick knit too. I'm particularly excited about this creation because it's knit using the gauge and your own body measurements, so you can adjust the fit just as you like, just like pattern drafting, my friends. This was actually my first ever time knitting with a chunky weight yarn and I loved it. Having usually used 4-ply and DK weight yarns, I could not believe how quick this project knitted up, with Luna for company, of course. The body of the cardigan is created by using your waist measurement plus some ease and that knitting gauge to calculate your cast on amount of stitches. Then a 1x1 ribbed waistband is created before you knit in stockinette stitch up to the underarm, when the piece is then divided for your front and back pieces. The piece is then shaped at the necklines before being seamed at the shoulders. Stitches are then picked up around the neckline edge, creating the button band and the neckline. Oversized sleeves with a cuff that mirrors the waistline and neckline finish the cardigan. And of course, choosing buttons was a highlight for me as always. And I attached them using one of my favourite methods, using a smaller button behind to anchor them in place. So how about we check out the finished cardigan, my friends? So there you are, the perfect cardigan, at least in my opinion, for snuggly autumn days and evenings. This is my very first cardigan pattern and the very first time that I've knit with a chunky weight yarn. So my friends, I hear you ask, but how, Evelyn, do we get our hands on this pattern? Well, my friends, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell because it will be available right here on YouTube very soon. But until next week, when we'll finally be creating some of the accessories from my recent autumn at home style video, you take care, my friends, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye!